Jorge is the creator behind the popular TikTok page Magical Poltergeist, where he's been documenting the disturbing events unfolding in his family's home. Alongside his wife and kids, Jorge has been relentlessly tormented by paranormal activity, unseen forces that refuse to leave them in peace.
No.
One evening, while Jorge's wife was burning sage in an effort to cleanse their home, the refrigerator door suddenly swung open behind her. It moved with such force, it was as if an invisible hand had yanked it. Terrified, she rushed out of the room, but the refrigerator continued, opening and closing on its own. Many believed the activity would finally stop if the family abandoned the house. So Jorge made the difficult decision to move. But shortly after settling into their new home, the cameras recorded something chilling. Just like before, the refrigerator door began to swing open and shut on its own. Only this time, things escalated. The burners on the stove all ignited at once, turning the haunting into something dangerous. And then came the most disturbing moment of all. Throughout the footage, shadowy figures could be seen drifting through the room, faint silhouettes that appeared to manipulate objects as they passed by. When Jorge reviewed the video, he was stunned, realizing the haunting hadn't stayed behind. It had followed them, and now it was stronger than ever. Sabia, a mother living in the Netherlands who claims she hasn't had a single night of peaceful sleep since moving into her new home. At first, she tried to brush off the strange occurrences, but now they've become impossible to ignore. One sleepless night, she decided to stay up watching a movie, hoping exhaustion would eventually take over. But midway through, she heard a sound, something that definitely didn't come from the TV. So she grabbed her camera and went to investigate. Watch carefully.
Keukenlicht is uitgegaan. Oh, meteen niet chill. Vorige keer was daar die Ik wil schaduw iets. Oh, die keuken. Nou, hier hebben we die gekke dingetje. Oh. Is dit zo? Het gordijn. Oh. Wat dan? Oh jezus. Wat dan? Ramen zijn allemaal dicht. Oh jeetje. Oh, wat is dit, ja? Dat is mijn schaduw. Oh, dat gordijn, jeetje. Oh. Het is dicht. Jezus. Wat is dat, ja? Wat was dat? Sinaasappelsap. Citroensap. Jeetje. Oh. Echt. Was dat, ja?
The first thing viewers noticed was how each disturbance occurred separately, never at the same time. Some suggested it could be a draft, but that theory quickly fell apart. It wasn't windy that night, and when Sabia checked the door, there wasn't even the faintest breeze. Still, the curtain shifted as if something unseen was standing right behind it. For Sabia, nothing in this house has ever made sense, and now she's hoping someone out there can explain it. So what do you think? Was this just coincidence? Or did Sabia capture undeniable proof of paranormal activity? An 11-year-old girl had been insisting for weeks that her house was haunted, but her parents dismissed it as nothing more than her imagination. Determined to prove them wrong, she waited for the next surge of activity, listening closely until the familiar noises returned. With her camera ready, she raced upstairs, intent on capturing evidence once and for all.
You know what I told you my house is haunted? Yeah, it's happening. What should I do? Should I go in there? I don't know if I should go in there. That's really closed. It's just closed. I'm gonna turn the lights on. It's opening. Should I go in there? I'll go in there. Nothing here. There's just nothing here. What do I do? There's nothing here. But you saw that, so what should I do?
At the top of the landing, she recorded clear footage of a door swinging open and slamming shut repeatedly with no one near it. Nervously, she flicked the light on and rushed toward the room, pushing the door wide to reveal an empty space behind it. No strings, no tricks, just a room that should have been still, but wasn't. For someone her age, the courage to confront the activity left viewers stunned. And for her parents, the footage was undeniable proof that she hadn't been imagining things. The very next day, her mother went about her usual routine, still skeptical despite the clip her daughter had shown her the night before. But then something happened that forced her to reconsider.
Did you hear that? Well, why is that thing moving? Okay. Hello? Hello? Okay. This side of the basement always freaks me out. Hello? Oh my god. I know, I just stopped that thing.
Nearby, a hanger began swaying slowly back and forth on its own. At first it moved gently, then more forcefully, as if pushed by invisible hands. She stopped cleaning and checked it carefully, running her hands across the octopus hanger to prove there was nothing interfering. Confused, she circled the room, softly calling out as though expecting an answer. When she turned back, the hanger was moving again, unnaturally, just as before. This time, she froze, realizing her daughter may have been right all along. Now, with more than one strange event caught on camera, the family was left questioning what exactly had taken up residence in their home. Madi stayed home alone while his family enjoyed a vacation in Cancun, choosing to remain behind because of his university schedule. To pass the time, he played Call of Duty late into the night, trying to distract himself, but the calm shattered when his bedroom door began to slowly open on its own. At first, he dismissed it, but an icy chill swept through the room, prompting him to grab his phone and start recording.
Bro, I'm playing COD, and look at this door. You cannot make this shit up. Look at this. Bro. Nobody is home. My family is in Cancun, bro. You gotta be kidding me. Bro. What the Bentley? Bro, are you kidding me right now? Are you kidding me right now? What the Bro. Bro. Holy. Why is this door open? What the is going on?
Moments later, the door creaked shut again without anyone touching it. Nervous, Maddie rushed over and pulled it open, only to hear the unmistakable sound of the toilet flushing by itself in the bathroom. His heart raced as he hurried to the landing, just as the downstairs lights began flickering on and off in an unnerving rhythm. Forcing himself to investigate, he walked into the kitchen and froze at the sight of the faucet running full force, though no one was near it. As he turned to leave, something even more unsettling caught his attention. A door he could have sworn was shut earlier now stood wide open, revealing only pitch-black darkness beyond. That was the breaking point. Maddie sprinted out of the house barefoot, abandoning everything inside. Later, he admitted to driving aimlessly for hours just to escape, even considering sleeping in his car rather than return. What began as a quiet night alone had turned into the most terrifying experience of his life. A Victorian-themed celebration held at a cemetery in Atlanta, Georgia. The event aimed to recreate the 1800s atmosphere, with guests dressed in period attire and fully embracing Victorian traditions. It was meant to be a lighthearted historical reenactment, bringing the past to life inside one of Atlanta's oldest burial grounds. A young man known online as Ficklebert12 was documenting the festivities, capturing the intricate costumes and ornate decorations that made the cemetery feel like a step back in time. As he casually turned the camera on himself to give a personal tour, something unexpected appeared.
Look at this guy right here. You know, posing at people. I think this happens like every year around this time. It's so weird. It's like at a cemetery. And up here you have Christmas carolers. But, oh yeah, beautiful. And then, and right behind me, watch my step here. Give me 1 second. I want you guys to see that.
Just as he faced the lens, a mysterious face can be seen peeking from behind a nearby wall, before retreating out of sight in an instant. At the time, the man was completely unaware of what had just appeared behind him, so who or what it could be. Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. Stephen had already grown used to strange happenings in his home, but what happened on this night was unlike anything he had ever experienced. While standing in the kitchen washing dishes, he suddenly felt something strike him in the back. Startled, he spun around, expecting to see someone standing there, but the room was empty. It wasn't until later that he remembered the camera he had set up in the kitchen, and when he reviewed the footage, the truth left him stunned.
Dude, I'm a little wigged out right now. So I was washing dishes and just putting things away, and all of a sudden I feel something hit me in the back and I heard it bounce. Look at this shit. And this ball hits me in the back, right shoulder out of nowhere. And what's even crazier is look where Avery's at. Now, mind you, I just got done washing the air fryer and was drying it off. Whatever it was had a little bit of force. And I'm going to tell you right now, Lauren's been in bed for almost 2 days. She gets up for a little bit, but she has not felt good at all. And Avery, let's just face it, if he's not watching his tablet, he's on the Oculus or he's outside. And I knew with it being like 12 o'clock, he's inside. So, I have no idea. Now, I have a lot of activity. It's not like malicious or anything, but that right there was the first time that's happened. So, I don't know. What do y'all think about it?
Out of nowhere, a small green ball shot across the room and struck him in the back of the neck. The unsettling part? His son never left the couch, and his wife was upstairs, sick in bed. So if it wasn't them, who or what was responsible? If this was truly paranormal, then maybe it's proof that ghosts don't always haunt with malice. Sometimes they play pranks. A man comes home after work when he begins hearing faint voices echoing through the house. At first, he suspects a break-in, but as he follows the sounds, a chilling realization hits him. The voices are coming from inside his girlfriend's room. Summoning his courage, he pushes the door open, and this is what he finds.
Recién llego a mi casa y se ve la luz acá y había alguien. Pero se lo juro que había alguien. Se escucha. Se escucha. Te estoy escuchando.
Turn the volume up and you'll hear it too, the voices. And then comes the part that makes your blood run cold.
Se están escuchando ruidos. Quiero ver. Creo que... No hay nadie, necesito que vean. No hay nadie. Deja de burlarme, hijo de puta. No hay nadie. ¿Qué quieres? ¿Qué quieres? Chaval. ¿Qué quieres? ¿Qué quieres? Ven, ven.
His girlfriend's teddy bear begins moving on its own, its head twitching in a way no draft, vibration, or loose wiring could possibly explain. Here's where it gets even darker. Paranormal investigators have long warned that stuffed animals, especially those given as gifts, can act as vessels for spirits, or worse, malevolent entities. The belief is that toys, symbols of innocence, attract sinister forces eager to twist that purity into something disturbing. And while many assume this only happens with old, second-hand dolls or thrifted toys, this teddy was brand new, purchased straight from a store. When his girlfriend returned, he told her everything. To his surprise, she didn't laugh it off. Instead, she admitted she had already heard faint whispers from the teddy late at night, but convinced herself it was just her imagination. Until now. The following night, things escalated.
Se están escuchando ruidos o pasos, no sé qué. Pero está retumbando todo. Está retumbando toda la casa. ¿Qué mierda es eso? ¿Qué no sé? No sé qué es eso. ¿Qué es eso? ¿Qué es eso? Se desenfoca. ¿Qué es eso? Si son otro tema, hijo de puta. ¿Qué es eso? Otro tema. ¿Qué es eso, animal? ¿Qué es eso? Mostrate. Deja de irte. Se acaba de caer esto. No sé cuántos son.
Neither of them could sleep. Some believe this was a direct show of strength from the spirit inhabiting the teddy. Others think it was a warning, a way of making sure they knew who was really in control. Skeptics pointed to faulty wiring or cheap mechanics, but even they struggled to explain the voices captured on camera. So, I'll leave it up to you. Was this simply an overactive imagination? A clever hoax? Or proof that something truly sinister can hide behind the innocent face of a stuffed animal? In this clip, a woman named Angelina, during her stay at the infamous Crescent Hotel in Eureka Springs, Arkansas, widely regarded as one of the most haunted hotels in America. For decades, guests and investigators have reported countless ghost sightings, strange noises, and unexplained phenomena inside its walls. But what Angelina experienced that morning wasn't loud or violent. It was subtle, yet deeply unnerving. Around 6 a.m., she was sipping her coffee on the balcony when this happened. Watch closely.
Sydney, there's a ghost singing out here. I'm not even kidding you. Come here. Just sit. Just sit there. It sounds like it's coming right next to me. It's not. Nobody's there. Just sit down there, okay? Are you gonna look you up? What? Are you gonna look you up? You would want me to, wouldn't it? It's supposedly coming from over there, but it's like some corners and corners. So here, just sit and listen. Oh my gosh, this is.
Can you hear it? If you turn your volume up, you'll hear a soft, almost ghostly voice humming an old-fashioned melody, something straight out of the 1920s. Angelina thought about waking her daughter so she wouldn't have to experience it alone. But something in her gut told her the moment she did, the sound would vanish. And sure enough, the instant her daughter stepped outside, the humming stopped completely. Later, Angelina wrote, "I've had a ghost whisper to me, grab my hand, even poke my back all night long. But this was different. It felt exciting, but unsettling." When she looked around, no one was there. After posting the video, viewers began sharing their own chilling Crescent Hotel stories. One even pointed out that her balcony closely resembled the very spot tied to the legend of the Lady in White, a ghost said to have fallen to her death from that exact location. Now, Angelina is convinced she experienced something paranormal. But as always, I'll leave the decision to you. What do you think she captured on that balcony? Susie, a professional paranormal investigator, whose work takes her deep into haunted locations in search of answers. Her fascination with the supernatural began as a child after she witnessed ghostly figures silently wandering the landing of her parents' home. Since then, she's grown a loyal following online, known as the Spooklet family, inviting them to watch as she ventures into the unknown. On this occasion, she visited a notoriously eerie house, and what her camera captured left viewers unsettled.
Is there anybody here with me? No noises through there. Do you want to open that door for me? Come in. No. Am I actually watching this? Are you? On cue? No. No. I'm at work. It's just that happened on cue. I don't know if I'm scared, shocked, amazed. I'm shocked. I'm amazed and I'm scared. I think I'm all three. That was pretty awesome to catch on camera, I'm not gonna lie.
When Susie uploaded the footage, theories began pouring in almost immediately. Many viewers were alarmed by the moment she said, "Come in," just before the door mysteriously opened, warning that this could be taken as granting direct permission for a spirit to enter. Others pointed out an even more disturbing detail. In paranormal lore, doors are often seen as thresholds, and once something crosses that boundary, it may not leave so easily. If a presence had been lingering just outside,